Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be talking about a particular energy dynamic involved in long-term money magic. Before I begin, I just wanted to remind you that I am offering attunements in my attunement store. So if you ever want to level up your magic, improve your life, and crush your goals, then check out the attunement store on Etsy. I recently started offering Genius of Seduction. So for those people who want to be more compelling, to be more influential and charming, then check out that attunement. I also have one that is becoming pretty popular. It's called the Genius of Shadow. So if you're interested in doing shadow work, being assisted in doing that, kind of cleaning up your side of the street, it is all about healing for that attunement. All right, so let's get started. So this video is about money magic. Now, any money magic is any magical intervention used to enhance your prosperity, your abundance, your wealth, your finances. So it doesn't matter whether it's for something like short term, and you may be petitioning St. Expedite for emergency money. You may be doing lighting some candles that are dressed in order to do that particular thing. Maybe you're trying to get a job promotion or some other type of advancement, or to increase sales on your online business. If you're doing long term, it could be that you set up an actual money altar. Maybe you have statues of your favorite deities, maybe Jupiter, and you are leaving offerings regularly. And hopefully you're developing relationships with your money deities or spirits. That seems to be the best way of going about it. Okay, so let's say that you do those things. What is something that might be a drawback? Before I get to that, and it's not really maybe a drawback, it's just kind of the way things kind of are. It's important to remember that the nature of money is it comes in and then it goes out. We receive either like a paycheck, or we make money, and it doesn't matter whether it's under the table or whether it's through an employer or some other type of way. We get it and we spend it. It comes in, it comes out. It's one of the reasons why some people who practice money magic really consider money to be ruled under Mercury, and only secondarily under a god like Jupiter, because it seems to be changing, moving. Mercury is the messenger god. He's the god of swiftness in the Roman pantheon. So it tends to have that type of energy, and it's important that if you're studying money magic to study Mercury, or at least try to connect with that particular ideal. All right, so let's say that you are doing the long-term money thing, and you'll use short-term money for emergencies. Since money comes in and out, it's really important to understand the following scenario that can happen. Let's say that you're doing some long-term working. You have your money altar, and you can see that your money in your bank account is going up. Maybe you have reached your goal, or maybe you haven't quite reached your goal, and then all of a sudden a series of things happen to push you backwards. And it could be anything. It may be that some of your appliances in your house go out. Could be that your car breaks down. Could be that your boss at your part-time job is cutting your hours. If you have an online store, your sales are down. something happens, and I've experienced it where a series of things happens, where all of a sudden these things come together and start drawing you backwards, and sometimes quite quickly. So you start to think, is this some type of series of bad luck? Some people even get kind of mildly paranoid that someone did something to them magically. Whatever. There's the phenomena, and then there's the explanation that we give to it. In the universe have something against me? Did I do something wrong? Is this karma? On and on. One of the things I've noticed, and this is kind of the main point of this video, is that the gods, our guides, all of the entities that we beseech, we petition, we work through, many times they are supporting us through that time period when we're working with them. They're kind of holding things up. I've in meditation gotten messages that when I complain about this thing happening where I'm being drawn backwards, what I'm told is that they are holding me up. They are, in a way, they are arranging things and manipulating things slightly so that these things don't happen earlier, so that they will happen when my money has risen to the point where I can pay for it. And I was like, well, that's kind of a positive way of explaining it, of looking at it, and I certainly hope that's true. It's easy for me and a lot of people to want to just kind of our money to go up exponentially and not for it to withdraw or to contract. But it's really not the reality of dealing with finances, money. Like I said, this is Mercury. This is movement in and out and going in different directions. So consider that. Also, if you're into short-term workings for money, remember that when you get that money through, like I use the example of candle burning or Saint Expedite or using some other type of method, remember that your magic subtly shifts reality in a way for you to, if you're successful, to reach your goal. And that once you reach that goal, that the magic has done its job. Poof. All of a sudden, reality rearranges itself again, so you could start to, in this instance, kind of slide back some. So that's why I suggest that doing long-term money magic, because in that turn, when the contractions are going to be smaller, and over time you'll notice yourself becoming more successful, and that those periods will become less and less, or at least less impactful. So that is basically it. That's what I wanted to talk to you all today about. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. I will put links to the description for the Etsy store in case you want to check that out. Or if you want to join my Patreon, part of my inner circle, where I put a lot of the second parts of some of these videos. And if you want more information and to go deeper, then check that out. Okay, well, I will see you in a future video. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.